Here's the part that I love. Well, first of all, maybe I didn't love it because it's been 3 years since we've had these Wagyu Kobe-style beef burgers. 3 years since we've had them as a today's special value. And so we all have been waiting. These are my family's favorites. When I heard they were coming, I was so excited. The fact is that you can cook it medium rare, medium well, well done. It doesn't matter. It's going to be tender, juicy, flavorful every single time. And you can see that right there as we've cut through those burgers. Here's what you want to know. There's a couple different things I want to say that you have to decide. One is you decide, do I want 14 burgers or do I want 28? If you get the 14, your price is $79.98 and it comes out to about $5.70 each. If you go to the 28, and they all come individually packaged so you can pop them anywhere in the freezer, then you actually are paying $4.64 per burger, and you're saving almost $30 by buying the larger amount, because it's like buying in bulk, you get a better price. So once you decide whether you want 14 or 28, then decide, do you want a single shipment or do you want auto delivery? With auto delivery, it would come every 60 days up to a year. You also get to decide when you want it to ship. Do you want it to ship out right now? Yes, yes, and yes. Because when you see these, you're gonna wish you had them there tonight. But the fact is, you can have them shipped out right now, or you can have them shipped out the week of May 20th, which is right before Memorial Day, or you can have them shipped out the week of June 24th, which is right before the 4th of July. And so, or here's the other thing, you can also say, I'll get 14 now, 14 then, 14 on the third one. You can do 28, 28, 28, whatever you want to do, but you have all those options. The best thing about this, though, this is the #1 food brand on QVC. Ray Rastelli, we got to hand it to you, honey.
Oh, Mary,
welcome
it's
back.
So great to see you again. And you saw how that was juicing, and we saw all that juice coming out. It's because it's pure Wagyu, 100% Wagyu beef. Now, what is Wagyu beef? It's extremely limited. To give you an idea, there are 30 million beef cattle here in this country. There are less than 5,000 Wagyu cattle, so it has been very limited. It's taken 3 years to make sure we could actually put enough cattle out there to be able to bring this to QVC. And it's the only place we can bring it. So you're going to see so many different things you can do with it. Now, it's going to be the most incredible burger you have ever tasted. Promise you that. But we're going to show you ways that actually to make it like a steak, because it's every bit as good as a steak. This happens to be my favorite way to make a burger.
How
really
is it?
simple. It's just lettuce, tomato. Of course, I've got my Wagyu burger. I've got some sauteed onions, a roasted pepper, and I've got to put my poppy sauce on top. And that sauce.
And I got to tell you, that sauce is incredible.
Isn't it? I just love that sauce. And it's
you
something,
can buy that.
Yes.
We have it for you.
We've
so
been doing this at home for the longest time, and we brought this finally to QVC last year. But I want you to see the size of this burger. It is the largest burger.
Yeah.
It is the juiciest burger. And what you're going to find when you cook this, and I'm going to show you, this actually is going to plump when you cook it. It's not going to shrink.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Every burger I've ever known prior to yours shrunk when I cooked it. Why is it that yours don't, that they just plump up?
So it's really simple. When you start with the best ingredients, then you've got a great opportunity to have something really great. But it all starts on the farm. We've got cattle out on the farm that we make sure have clean water, have clean grasses that they're grazing in, that they're free roaming. These are really happy cattle. Well, that's where it starts. But then when it gets to us, right, it's our job as butchers to make sure we take that, we age that beef for 45 days, because this is part of our reserve collection. And then, of course, we fold the meat together. And folding the meat together is really important. Folding it actually, I know, isn't that something? Folding it actually gives you the opportunity for it to steam from the inside out, and you'll see a little visual of that. And as you eat that, and I love the look when people take the first bite of this. But I can't emphasize enough how big this is.
It's like steak.
It is
in
like
a
steak.
Hamburger form.
Yes, I mean, and you can see in that animation there, Mary Beth, The Rastelli burger is so loose knit that it actually cooks from the inside out, and it will actually plump. Whereas a traditional burger cooks around the outside because it is so incredibly dense. And then right from frozen, and Chris is going to show you this, you just drop it right on the grill.
From frozen.
From frozen. And
you don't even have to remember to take it out ahead of time.
That's right. In about 4.5 minutes or so, you take it and flip it, season it, and watch what happens. You actually get that burger to plump. So people for years and years that buy all of our burgers, but especially our Wagyu burger, they say, how does it stay so thick? How does it stay so plump? But how does it stay so tender? It's because it's put together, so folded together versus pressed together.
You know, here's the difference between Ray and whoever else or wherever else you buy your burgers. This guy, it's a science to him. It's a science to him to where to get the best beef. And oh, by the way, these cattle are in the United States. The other thing is that, you know, that whole thing of a loose knit and whatever, I mean, it's amazing what a difference it makes. And that's the one reason why my family, and my husband's a picky eater. Not me so much, I'll eat anything. But he's a picky eater, and these are his favorites. When he heard these were coming back as a today's special value, he was like, yeehaw! Because we just got a brand new Ninja Woodfire griddle.
Oh my goodness, that's...
And so it's like making smash burgers that are already made for you.
That's exactly right. But the juice that you see inside there is actually from the marbling. You know, we had a caller last night who, she put it so well, she said, you know, they're not greasy at all. They're actually just juicy. And that's because of the marbling of the meat. And I want to be able to really explain to you the meat. So I'm going to go to the meat block while you continue to eat. And,
that's fine.
It's so important to understand what Wagyu is. So Wagyu is the highest quality beef. Comes from started in Japan, 1970s. It was brought here to the States. And of course, when we got a hold of and were able to put these cattle out there, you can see what makes it Wagyu. You see all this intermuscular strands. That's what we call marbling. That's what makes it so tender, so juicy. So when you get a great prime steak, this is the reason why. We then take that, turn it into these beautiful noodles that you see here, and then really all we do is hand press each one of these very, very gently. So instead of pressing them, we just fold that meat together. That's why the burgers will plump. And it's the comment I get, Mary Beth, more than anything from our guests in QVC. They say, I can't believe that the burgers actually plump. Well, when you get them home, I promise you, they will be plumping for you. Yes.
Here's a couple things I want you to do. One, if you've had these burgers before, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. Tell us your experience. We've waited 3 years for these to come back as a today's special value. We've had them, but not like at these kinds of prices for 3 years. So that's why you want to get them now. The other thing I'd like you to do is to listen to some customer quotes. We didn't write these. These are our QVC customers who have written these quotes. I just need to know where they are. I'm not sure where the quotes are, but anyway, we're going to get those out so you can see them. It also comes with seasoning. And so there's a seasoning packet that comes with it. When should we put this on?
So what you're going to do is you're going to drop that on your grill from frozen, and about 4 minutes, just before you flip it, you drop some seasoning on one side, flip it over, seasoning on the other side, never press it, right? Never press your burger, right? But what we did a little different this year was we put these, there's 14 in each box, but the key was to be able to give you 2 boxes when you order the 28, because you know, you may want to keep a box for yourself, but you may decide to bring one to your neighbor, to your family, to your, whether it's Father's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. You show up with a box of these burgers to your guests.
Honey.
Oh, they're going to invite you next year too.
That's exactly right. Here's the time to place your order. Make sure you get these. I swear to you, let me also say this. If you've never ordered food from QVC, or you've never had Rastelli's, you've only bought like sweet things, trust us, this is way better than anything you will find in your grocery store. And I don't just say that. Remember, this is me. I tell it like it is. I will tell you this too. The place where you will find this is in white tablecloth restaurants that are 5-star restaurants, that if it says Wagyu Kobe style beef on the menu, you're going to add an extra 1, or you're going to jump that price, double it up, triple it up. And that's why I say, you know, let's talk a little bit about this, because, you know, I just like to kind of be a straight shooter. Price of beef has gone up how much in the last year?
In the last year, it's gone up over 30%. And so think about that. Think about
That's why you want auto delivery.
Yeah, so true, so true. And it's taken us 3 years to get enough beef back here to be able to do that. But think about if you went to a pub just to get a regular hamburger.
Yeah.
They're $17, $18, $20.
Right.
If you go to a pub and you get a Wagyu burger, it will be $30 to $40 for one burger.
That's exactly right.
And each one, as you can see, is individually vacuum packaged.
And you're getting 14 of these, and if you get 14, you're paying $5.70 each. Do you know what you're paying at the drive-thru where it's like flat as a pancake? My pancakes are thicker than their burgers. And I will tell you, you're paying that same price. That's why I say this is the best burger you can eat and get it at drive-thru prices. If you buy the 28, which most of you are, getting the 28, you're paying $4.64 per burger. And then you get to choose not only if you want to, well, you just saved $30 by buying the 28 versus 2 packs of 14. But the other thing is that you get to choose when you want it shipped. Do you want it shipped out right now? Yes. Do you want it shipped out the week before Memorial Day? You can do that too. Or the week before 4th of July. You can do that too. You can do all of the above, any of the above, however you want. And then, like we said with pricing, do it on auto delivery. You can cancel your auto delivery at any point. Literally, you can go on your little account on the QVC app and you can cancel anytime. But I gotta tell you, if you fall in love with these as much as we think you will, you'll be so glad that you're on auto delivery. Let's cut into a burger again. I want to show you something, and then I've got a fun video to show you that I can't wait to see. Look at this. These just came hot off the grill.
Hot off the grill.
Look at
You
that.
can see they have not shrunk. Look at that.
Oh my
right?
word.
That means you've got a juicy burger.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful marbling that's inside of that Wagyu steak burger. And it's great as a burger. It's wonderful as a steak. You're going to be able to take this and slice this. So if you at home make some incredible gravies or steak Oscars, there's so many things you can do with this, and Chris will show you a little of that. But this is the answer right here. When you see that kind of moisture, that kind of juices, you're gonna have texture, you're gonna have tenderness, but the flavor is off the chart.
So good.
It is off
Honestly,
the chart.
you don't need a bun or anything else. It's that good.
Yeah.
But if you want to put it between a bun, it's even better. Here's what I want you to do. Watch this video. This is Rick Domeyer cooking at home.
Oh, here we go. One flip and one flip only. When you're talking Wagyu Kobe beef and a brioche bun from Rastelli, you don't need to over embellish. A little bit of cheese, tomato, raw onion, a little bit of pickle. Just put a little bit of ketchup. And a little bit of mustard. And a little bit of lettuce. Okay, that's a lot, but it's good. And then what else? Oh, I know. Perfect. Every
Oh,
time.
Rick, where were your boys when you did that? You have the 2 tallest, biggest boys that are out there, and they could have been eating those too. I should have had him come over to my house, and we could have done it together. Chris.
Hi.
Welcome. You're the grill master today.
I am the grill master today.
Why do you think these, I mean, you've been grilling meat for years and years and years. You work with Ray for many years, decades. What do you think about these burgers from your standpoint and cooking?
As the chef,
Yeah.
these are my favorite. I was telling Ray this the other day. Many chefs don't even have an opportunity to cook with Wagyu.
No, they don't.
For this price,
Yeah.
I mean, we strive to get our hands on this. So
Yeah.
to be able to have this available, it's just unbelievable. And you taste it. They're absolutely delicious.
I tell you, I want to just be quiet and just eat my burger, but you know,
and Ray,
that's hard
I mean,
to do
I don't know if Ray has
in
a
this
second,
job.
but this is exactly what he talks about the plumping.
Yeah.
Okay? See how they're not flattening? Look at the juice coming up.
Yeah.
This is now
That's
when we
the
want
time
to
to
season.
season.
Right
So
now.
It was on the
Right?
grill.
Oh
And
gosh.
then you're going to flip them, right?
Oh my word.
that.
Look at that.
Look how beautiful those
Okay,
are.
now don't you wish you were here right now?
Okay, now you hit it again. with the seasoning, right?
Oh, my
And there you
goodness.
go. This is what it's going to look like. So you have
Yeah.
extra people coming over. We
Yeah.
talk about cooking from frozen. We're going to slide that right out. You have an
That's
extra
frozen.
person coming. Yeah, this is what's great about this.
Yeah.
6 people coming for lunch.
Yeah.
You put 6 on, and then the 7th shows up.
Yeah.
Boom.
You throw on
You throw
another
one on.
one. It
How about
doesn't
if you want a
matter.
steak?
But look at
Yeah.
this. Someone wants a steak.
Look at this.
How about a loaded steak, right?
You
We take-
actually cut it
I
up.
cut it